Hey guys, so I'm gonna show you how to paint a manger scene. I wanted to do a YouTube live video, but I don't have enough subscribers. Apparently you have to have 1,000 subscribers, and I've only got a couple hundred, which I'm grateful for the people that have subscribed. So here's a quick video of a manger scene with just Mary and Joseph and Jesus, and I hope you enjoy. First thing that I want you to do is to begin to paint your background blue, and this is going to be just a lot of white and a small amount of blue, okay? And I want you to paint in a circular motion. Now, you can take a little bit of black and dip in there, and that will make this blue a little gray. And I think that is probably the best color to use. So just a tiny amount of black. That may be too much, and if you dip too much, what you do is you just add a little more of the white and a little more of the blue. And you just want to cover the entire canvas. This is the only canvas I had in my house. And so it's huge, but I love Jesus, and what a great present for somebody in my family. Just trying to decide who I should give it to. So just go ahead and paint. Make sure you cover all the white spaces. Remember, paint in a circular motion. Paint the sides of your canvas. Top, bottom, and I'm just going to speed this up a little bit. All right, so the next step is for you to add the stable and then add the people and the manger. Okay, so it's best if you just use white for your outline. And so it's just straight lines down each side and then a triangle top, okay? So this is just a sketch. And it's a stable, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Jesus was just born in a barn. So, and I can already see that mine's a little bit crooked, which is okay, because what I'm gonna do next is come in with black, and I can fix that. And then you need to make Mary and Joseph, so you just want to start out with the body. So what I want to do is I just want you to make like an upside down U, okay? And then these are the shoulders here. And so you want to make sure your canvas is dry before you do this part. So that is just the top of the shoulders, and then there's actually a hood. So you just bring this down, make it spread out to the bottom. Fill that in. And these strokes are just up and down. So you want to paint these strokes up and down. And then make this the covering, the head covering. And then you're gonna have to let that dry and then come back and work it. So the arms are gonna come out about right here. I have a moth in my house. So you're gonna let that one dry, and then you're gonna come over and make the kneeling Mary. So same thing, she's just on her knees. There she is with her gown going back. then you just want to make her covering, her head covering. And her arms are actually coming out because she is holding the baby. So this is her shoulder and her arms are coming out. And then this is baby Jesus right here with his little covering. So there's that. And then the next step is to just make the skin color. You have to put another layer on this. So what you need to do is mix a little orange, so red and yellow together to make orange, and then add a little blue to make a nice brown. Because we all know that Jesus wasn't white. So add a little white to that and make a nice brown. And then you're just gonna, you may have to add more white to start out with and then make it browner as you go because it's got to cover well. So just make the little face, add the faces. These are just plain faces. It's a really simple picture. And I can go back in and shift these. There's baby Jesus. You're gonna have to put another coat, but you can start to see that it's coming together. You can wash your brush, and then you can go ahead and make the little manger underneath him, and that is just black. So you just go ahead and it's just a really simple, go all the way to Mary, take the manger all the way over to Mary, and you're just going to pull that across. It's kind of like a banana, and then you're just going to use loose lines to put an X and there is the manger. And then the next thing that you can do, if your picture's dry enough, you can go in and start to add the black lines. This just makes a little bit of an outline. But I really should probably, before I do this, I probably should really make my white really bold, because it's not. And I should stop myself, but I have a problem stopping myself sometimes like that. It's starting to look more like Mary though, isn't it? Here she is. And then I'm also even gonna outline the barn. Outline this barn. It's just a really simple picture, and then we're going to take gold and put some highlights on here and the star, and we're going to put gold in the bottom like hay. And I'll tell you what, God is so faithful always. The last step is just for you to outline with the white. I put another coat on there, and then I'm gonna go around and just find some places to outline with black. So just the front of Mary right here. And then her head attire. And her arm, actually gonna make her arm. Maybe a little bit down here. Her dress. I'm just gonna fill this in a little bit. Here to show the fold. And then you're going to put gold in the star. Just going to add that in. You can add more or less if you want. And then just want to rinse your brush really well. And then you're going to add that gold. And it doesn't take a lot of gold, okay? But I love gold so much. So right above Jesus, just put this star. So I just do a T, and then I do an X. And then what you can do is just put some of this gold on the white. And blend that in with the white. And I think this needs to come down longer. And then you can just put some up at the top of the shed, the stable, and blend that in. And this is just a simple picture, but it means a lot. So just can even add some of that over on Mary. And then down on the front of her gown, and just blend that in down there. And then of course on baby Jesus. How precious. Baby Jesus. And I think we are done. And again, I'm sorry that I cannot do live videos. Don't forget to put the hay down on the bottom. You can add a little white to that to make it cover more if you want. Don't forget to add the hay down here on the bottom of the stable. Have fun.